Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, Keeping Up with Nay. And today's video is very special. It's like a get ready with me / story time / thank you. Not letter, just a thank you pretty much. So I'm going to start with the story time, which is going to lead up to the thank you, what should I call it? Note? The thank you video. So, this video is dedicated to my sister, Monique, my heart, my twin. I love you. And I don't want to do the thank you video now, but I just want to say right now that I love you and I appreciate everything you did for me and do for me. Okay, so story time.
Oh my God! Wow!
So, oh yeah, I'm gonna be doing my wig at the same time. Okay. So, yeah, I seen the video. I told y'all about when I was going through my abuse and my relationship a few years ago. And so, this video is just it's called a rerun, a spun of that. Yeah, I don't really know. But anyway, this video has something to do with that. What the fuck is leaking on my wig? So, story time on when my family first found out that I was being abused. They found out like a year later, and they only found out because one day it was my sister and my boyfriend at the time. Should I give him a name? No, I don't want to give him a name. It's corny. But my boyfriend at the time, we was all at the library in Southwest or whatever, and you know, we was all there reading books, probably not reading no books, y'all. I ain't gonna be no cap. Probably wasn't reading no books, but I think we were probably like on the laptops or studying, or we did read books. We may was reading books or like renting books out, but I need my mirror. But yeah, like we basically was there to hang out. You know, it's a place you go after school to hang out. So we're there or whatever, and I don't know what. It's too much. I don't know exactly what happened, but somehow me and my boyfriend at the time had got into an argument. I remember being by the computer area, me, my sister, and him, but we were by the computer area, but not close enough to where my sister can hear everything and see everything that's going on. So we got into an argument about something. I wish I could remember. It probably had something to do with my phone, to be honest. It always had something to do with my phone. But yeah, we got into an argument or whatever, and somehow we end up going outside and talking about it. So we get outside, and you know, he's upset about whatever, and next thing you know, he's pulling on my hand, like he's pulling on my wrist like this and squeezing it at the same time. So from someone that's sitting in the library, it looks like he's just pulling on me, and it's like, oh, it's okay, it's light. But the whole time on the other side, I'm crying, and he's twisting, like I'm so small. Like, look on my hand, my wrist, y'all. And like the whole time he's just like pulling it and squeezing it, like being evil and shit. So Monique, I don't know if she saw that or what part of the situation that she did see, but at some point she ended up coming outside and see that we were basically arguing and that I was crying. And she was like, Monet, what's wrong? What happened? And I was like, nothing, it's okay. Just go back inside so we can talk, please. And she was like, no, did he hit you? Are you okay? Why are you crying? He was like, sorry. And he was like, man, no, Monique, just go back in the library. I'm trying to talk to her, please. And she's like, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to my sister. And I'm just like, Monique, can you please just go in? It's nothing, I promise. And she was like, no, I know he hit you. Why are you crying? And so somehow, I don't know what happened after that, but they ended up, I'm sure she knows, she remembers. They ended up fighting. And I just see them wrestling. Basically, she punching on him, and he got her. I'm pregnant at this time. Oh shit, I gave it away. Damn, maybe not. Okay. So yeah, I'm pregnant this time, so I'm trying to break them up. But I'm pregnant. I'm like 7, 8 months pregnant at the time, so I couldn't really do too much, about hurting my baby and hurting myself. So he had her like under here, and she like this, like he had her like this, and she's punching up, trying to get him off. And so I'm like, stop, please, and I'm separating them, breaking them apart, and I think they fell to the ground, and she beating them up, and I finally got her off him, and I pulled her away from him, and they were walking away, and I'm crying, and I don't know what happened to him. I don't know where he went. But basically, yeah, my sister was the first person to find out that I was being abused. No one actually knew. Like, I didn't tell anyone at all. You wouldn't even, like, if you was to look at me every day, you wouldn't know that I was being abused, because I always smiled. I was bruised really bad, but I always knew how to hit him and things like that. And I wasn't really home at the time all the time. I was always at his house because, for other reasons. So I was at his house, so. But, yeah, she was the first person to find out. And to be honest, I don't think the rest of my family found out until after I had my daughter. Yeah, I think they didn't find out until after I had my daughter or whatever. So, basically, this video was like, it's a story time, but I also want to thank you, my sister, my heart, my best friend, my everything. Like, literally, if it wasn't for you, I was having a conversation today with a friend, and that I had brought up, me going through that. I was like, damn, now to think about it, I would probably still be in that abusive relationship if it wasn't for you being so brave and so strong and so caring, so beautiful. And I just really, really appreciate you and love you so much for that, because you probably saved my life. There's been times when he was threatening to kill me, and he did it, thank God, but who's to say you wouldn't have never stopped that? And I ended up staying with him, and then years later, I turned out to be dead, and my daughter wouldn't be here, or my daughter wouldn't have no mother, So thank you so much for being so brave, for being my sister, and for putting your life in danger, because you didn't know what he was capable of, and you didn't know what was going to happen, but yet you was brave enough to protect your sister, your oldest sister, yeah, your only sister, but your oldest sister. And I just want to thank you. That was so funny. My highlights got stuck. And I just want to thank you so much for that, Monique. Like, I will protect you from anything. Like, and you know that, like, I will fight your battles if I could. I'm doing anything I can. That's why, I don't play when it comes to you. When certain shit happens, I don't play. Because you protected me and you saved me from an abusive relationship. I truly 100% believe that. I truly believe if it wasn't for you stopping that fight that night, I would be still in that relationship, abused. My daughter probably be going through it, or witnessing it, which is the worst thing ever. So thank you for being brave, and I love you so much. And I hope one day I get to repay you for being such a brave sister and fight one of your battles, okay? So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Oh wait, I didn't finish my wig. So thank you so much for being that beautiful brave sister of mine, and I love you so much. Bye.